Punjab is at the throes of a major political change. After the failed assassination attempt on Sukhbir Singh Badal, post the tankha being pronounced on him by the Akal Takht, the speculation is rife. Will it be a resurrection for Sukhbir Singh Badal? Or will it be a resurrection for the Akali Dal minus Sukhbir Singh Badal? I'm Ruchika, I'm Khanna, and I'm joined by my colleagues Mr. Jupinderjit Singh and Mr. Rajmeet Singh in this episode of Decode Punjab. So, Jupinder, what is the latest update into the investigation into the assassination attempt that was there on Sukhbir Singh Badal yesterday?
There is no major breakthrough so far. The report which have reached us is that it was a 9mm pistol which he used, and from where did he got that pistol? This police has not disclosed. And was this a lone person's work, or was there a group involved in this? Was there a major conspiracy, some international conspiracy, because, Khalistan movement is being run from Canada, and there has been so many cells in Italy, Germany, UK, even America also. But so far, either police, is in the process of investigation and they are not disclosing anything, or it seems that this is the work of only the accused Narain Singh.
Jupinder, you've said a very interesting thing. You have said that, the first name you took of the country was Canada and not Pakistan, which so far has been the narrative that, the Khalistani movement is supported by Pakistan. So you said a very interesting thing about Canada.
Yes, Canada has become a major safe haven for the terrorists. Weapons and drugs are coming from Pakistan, especially the group led by Rinda. And there it seems that in the past all the Moosewala murder case, and so that was also planned from Canada. And similarly, it seems that the main roots are now in Canada. Pakistan, obviously, Pakistan ISI wants to foment trouble in India. They are they are sending weapons here, smuggling weapons here. Rinda is the guy. He has huge network with the Punjab gangsters. So that link is always there. But I feel that because the main Khalistan movement is being run from Canada, that's why we have seen the murder of Ripudaman Malik, who was once a pro-Khalistan, and Hardeep Singh Nijjar. But they had, divided into different camps. So one camp was with Rinda, other camp was with Vadawa Singh. So Vadawa Singh was also killed in Pakistan. Another Harpreet Happy, he was also killed in Pakistan. So 2 murders in Pakistan, 2 in Canada.
Is there a Rinda link to this episode also?
Well, this remains to be seen. That is this, you see this guy Narain Singh. Narain Singh is involved in Punjab terrorism and Khalistan movement from day one. He was very, very close with Jarnail Singh Pindranwala. He was very close to Jagtar Singh Hawara also, who is, convicted in so many cases in Badal jail. And so this guy was in the inner circle and he was the brain. He planned so many, terror incidents, jail escapes he planned. He went to Pakistan thrice. He was a guy who was, instrumental in carrying out number of subversive activities also and actions also. So this could be that this was his plan, his own plan in this.
Okay.
There is a possibility, but then this all is subject of investigation.
Jupinder, carrying forward the question asked by my colleague Ruchika, is it an intelligence failure? Narain Singh had been roaming around in the Golden Temple complex for 2 days. There could be more persons with him, or it's an isolated, attempt, assassination bid?
Yeah, see, so I see it from 2 sides. One is, yes, it's an intelligence failure. Second is that as per the claims, it was the police bodyguards of Sukhbir Singh Badal who saved him. And I think they were able to show presence of mind and prevent him shooting Sukhbir Singh Badal point blank, because he had come dangerously close. So here is where the failure comes. There have been 2 failures. One, as you said, the intelligence failure. The Golden Temple remains a very sensitive area, and there are always cops there, not just from the Punjab police, but from central agencies and other agencies also, who are there in mufti in civil dress. You will normally see, as revealed by the Punjab police, number of retired officers, that the Amritdhari policemen are posted there. So this ASI spots him, but very close. So intelligence failure because they had no plan that he could be attacked. Otherwise, there should be there could have been a major security bandobast. Then this security seems to be single tier security, where persons close to Sukhbir Badal will protect him. Whereas it has to be multi-tier. We all have been to Golden Temple, so intelligence officials who know the suspects, Narain Singh is a well-known person,
Yes,
30 plus cases
Yeah.
against him. So everyone, serving and retired police officials know him, media persons know him, everyone.
In fact, Jupinder, I'd like to intervene here. And, yesterday, last night, Mr. Bikram Singh Majithia held a press conference in Amritsar. And he, in fact, showed photographs of Narain Singh meeting with, one of the top police officers who was in charge of, securing Golden Temple complex.
Yeah,
And that was just a day before this assassination
yes.
attempt.
That press conference has put a huge question mark on the police claims that there was elaborate security arrangement. So I was telling so they have to have a multi-tier security where a person is posted near the place where the Kada Prasad is available, where you leave your shoes, you leave your vehicles. So everywhere, cops have to be deployed there. So that is what we say the foolproof security. But here it was not.
Moreover, and any important point on Facebook, he has been posting tweets about the punishment or the tankha to Sukhbir Badal is not adequate. So does it also, he's giving a signal that,
Is it just an emotional outburst?
Outburst.
See, Narain Singh has done 3 books on Khalistan. His first book was about Pindrawala. In second book, he has documented so many Sikh, movements after 1973, the Anandpur resolution. His latest book was released just, a week ago. That was a rebuttal of intelligence officer's book on Khalistan. So this guy has been the brain behind this. So police had to keep a special watch on him. And one of the main thing about this guy was that he is known to send persons, not execute those himself. So in this case, he is executing it himself, which means that this could be his personal thing. And there is a feeling, whenever a tankha, whenever there is a judgment, so there is a opinion which says that yes, this is a good judgment. Sukhbir Singh Badal and other Akali leaders who have enjoyed such VVIP status, they are cleaning toilets, they are washing utensils, they are made to sit outside as a sevadar and a pehradar. So that has huge symbolic meaning, that you have brought harm to the Sikh Panth. And you will sit outside and you will protect the Sikh Panth now, and you will recite Gurbani, you will do Sukhmani Sahib part. So this shows that, that religion and Gurbani is bigger than politics. So it seems that Narain Singh may be feeling that the punishment was inadequate because there was huge demand, especially by groups abroad, that Sukhbir Badal and others should be banned from politics from certain years, So now this is where the difference of opinion is. I think we need to understand and respect the sovereignty of Akal Takht. For a person who was like that, the highest power, and he is sitting outside like a sevadar, he would be cleaning toilets if he did not have that fracture. So people say that this is enough. This is basically to break a person's ego, to make him humble again. That
Which is the basic
purpose.
tenet, one of the basic tenets of Sikhism.
So the punishment delivered by the Sikh institution and the Taliban Muslim institution, this is the difference. We break the inner ego of the person, whereas the Taliban would order that some very animalistic kind of punishment, which is not there.
So, Jupinder, I'd like to ask you, what is the protocol in protecting the Z plus protectees? As we saw in the videos yesterday, the moment the assassination attempt happened, the 3 or 4 people who were in fact forming a kind of a shield for Sukhbir Singh Badal, in fact, they rushed to catch hold of Narain Singh, and he was left exposed. Had there been other people involved, it could have
It could have, yeah.
proved to be, it could have held a very different result. So, what is the security protocol for Z plus protectees?
See, you have raised a very valid point. That is why the multi-tier security is very important, that it has been seen in so many cases
Yeah,
that...
I mean, I remember when there was an attack on the now US President-elect Donald Trump. That is what had happened. There was a group of people who protected him,
Yeah.
made a human shield.
Yes, and it has also been seen that, at a place there is a minor blast. When all the police, senior police and media and even politicians reach the site, there is a major blast. So that is why the multi-tier security is very, very important. The protocol, I think, basic protocol is that he has to be totally guarded and surrounded. There has to be human shield, which seems was not done here, probably because he is undergoing a punishment. And if he sits there surrounded by guards, even if they are in civil, so that may not give, that the impression that he is actually undergoing punishment. So there was some delicate balance which had to be maintained. But, he is a Z plus security and he should have been secured. At no point, under no circumstances, Narain Singh or anyone should have been allowed to come close to Sukhbir.
But the state government, led by the chief minister, the state Aam Aadmi Party chief, both CM Bhagwant Mann and Mr. Aman Arora, they've actually been patting their own backs and saying that, we foiled the assassination attempt. And they claim that there were about 200 people who were there in the Golden Temple complex, protecting all the Akali leaders.
Yes, police claims that, they had given proper briefing to the guards. Yes, they were with the Sukhbir, with the Badal family for long, but they are police, so they need updation in their security. They are the guys who must be shown, that this kind of people can attack. There must be some briefing. I will not say that government, first of all, though, everyone should say that thank God nothing, serious happened. That bullet could have hit anyone. As I'm told that it was a 9mm pistol and probably had a magazine with 13 bullets. So that guy could have killed, so many, and there could be accidental shots also. But here, the government will not admit, the government hasn't still admitted that it was a mistake to,
an intelligence failure
or something. In the past also, I mean, it took them about 2 years to admit in a court that, the Musewala security pruning and, making it public was a mistake.
And it was linked to his...
Yes. So I think government has its own agenda, there's a political this thing also.
Now coming to a political question, Jupinder, what is the political outcome of this assassination bid on Sukhbir? Because in the background there has been talks of revival of Akali Dal. Now what is going to happen? What is the way forward now? How do you see it?
See, Akali Dal revival depends on how people take this, because they are the ultimate judge. There has already been, difference that is this punishment adequate or not. So people are divided on that. Though at the end, everyone will have to listen to the Akal Takht, which is the biggest institution. Then, the Akal Takht has formed a 7-member committee, which will, it has been given 6 months' time to, bring out the leadership. And one big question is that, Akal Takht Jathedar has said that these leaders, all of who have been declared Tankhaiya, they have no moral right to lead the party anymore. So that, it has not been written in black and white.
Yeah, but does it mean, the most important question is that Sukhbir Singh Badal will probably not be leading the Akali Dal? Is that what you're saying?
I think he cannot lead and he should not be in any haste to come back to leadership.
Then who's next? What is the future of the Akali
See,
Dal?
there are two faces which have come up. Obviously, someone who is close to Sukhbir Singh Badal, will always have some strong backing of the party. But then Manpreet Ayali, who remained, silent during all the controversy, he did not join the rebels. And others, some say he's a fence sitter, others say that he was neutral, And then Gurpratap Wadala, because he has remained non-controversial so far. So these are the two key figures. And so far, they are part of the committee also, so they cannot nominate themselves. This committee will ensure that there is new membership. New membership doesn't mean that the old members are not there, but additional members. Then there will be a proper general house called, and under the supervision of Akal Takht, there will be elections. So that remains to be seen. I will like to add here that Sukhbir Badal has confessed to all his crimes, including the crime that the police firing, which in which two youths were killed.
Rebel color.
Yeah. So that he has admitted and confessed his crime. So it remains to be seen whether there will be any legal repercussions of that or not. And one which I have also observed, that a politician can commit lot of crime and he can make mistakes, and people can forget him. Like in the past, you see Congress was the villain number one in Punjab because of the 1984 riots, right? The Gandhi family was the topmost villain for the Sikhs because of Operation Blue Star. But the same Punjabis have formed a Congress government in Punjab, and Rahul Gandhi was so welcomed. He's welcomed everywhere. So when someone undergoes Akal Takht punishment, so then it is an order that because this guy has accepted his mistake, these guys have accepted their mistake, and they have become a humble Sikh now. So now no one will talk about their sins again. So that is where there can be redemption for Sukhbir Badal and for others also. But it depends that, what does Akal Takht say after the punishment is over?
So you're saying that the redemption of Sukhbir Singh Badal, if it happens, does not necessarily place him at the throne in Akali Dal.
Yeah, not immediately, and he should not.
He should not.
One of the biggest crime which Sukhbir Badal, has committed is a political crime. Too much love for seat. Kursi da pyar, jo aapa kehne hai na, kursi da. He had ample opportunities to resign since the sacrilege incidents, but he did not resign. So this is, what people feel, that a leader who loves his chair and doesn't let go the power, they will throw him out of power. So this is a learning from all this. People say that he's a Nimana Sikh now, and he has been attacked also. So that has a huge sympathy factor. If someone is, politicians can be baying for each other's blood, but they don't kill each other. So similarly, all politicians in unison have condemned this incident.
Yeah.
So violence cannot be, this thing. So there will be some kind of sympathy for him also.
But Jupinder, the way the BJP, which is a former alliance partner of Akali Dal, the way the BJP has gone all out in support of Sukhbir Singh Badal after this episode, what does it mean?
You see, BJP leaders were here, Sunil Jakhad was here, and the National Minority Commission chief was also here. Similarly, Congress leaders were here, and we were in discussion with them. Everyone was saying that Akali Dal, the weak Akali Dal leaves a vacuum in the state, which can be exploited by hardliners. And this has come true because Amritpal's rise is also there. So they have this fear that, Akali Dal has been a voice of moderation, They have talked about communal harmony. They have Punjabi and Punjabiyat, concept also. So that is one thing, to ensure that there is secularism and communal harmony. Second thing is that, Aam Aadmi Party has emerged only when Akali Dal has gone down. So Congress will obviously not want, that Aam Aadmi Party will come back. BJP is there trying to exploit this situation. They have tried to, divide the votes also, work on a particular community, which has paid them dividends. They have got their vote share increased, but by 18% vote share, they cannot form a government in Punjab. So there has to be some balance factor, like you cover Aam Aadmi Party, and they have recently posted, they have a Hindu leader.
Yeah.
Though that is also big, for Punjab, that, here Hindus and Sikhs are together.
But does this episode actually lead to the alienation of the Hindus? You think? I mean, it's a very grim reminder of the turbulent past that Punjab has had to face in the 80s and early 90s. So does this whole episode actually take people back to that time, and does it alienate the Hindus and the urban Sikhs?
Well, I wish not that terrorism returns, but yes, that danger is always
The
there.
fear psychosis is
Yes,
there.
because there are so many sensitivity involved, and there is a very strong section of community which feels that Punjab's issues have not been resolved so far. See, the Hindu community need not fear anything because this is an attack on a Sikh leader, not on a Hindu leader. But yes, for mushrooming of trade, industry,
Radicalism.
law and order has to be very good and
Yes.
secure.
Yeah.
That
Jupinder,
is
I
the
am
prime
exactly
thing.
coming to that point. You know, this episode of failed assassination bid on Sukhbir, that what narrative it has set on social media, because it has happened at Golden Temple. Like my colleague said, that it's a very important, significant incident. So, how do you see,
See,
pan India,
yeah,
pan
see,
across the world?
social media, I always take it with a pinch of salt because you can't expect a lot of maturity on social media. And so there have been all kinds of voices. Some are saying that the punishment was inadequate. 2 days outside each takht, each main gurdwara, he has to sit like sevadar, so that it's overall 10 days, and then the other followed by some other milder punishments, so that is one thing going on. The other is there has been condemnation, wide scale condemnation of this incident, and the fears that are the powers who were instrumental in bringing Khalistan, are they coming back or not with this incident? So all kinds of narrative is there, but
Yeah.
but I will never rate social media narrative as a very mature narrative.
So, Jupinder, I'd like to ask you, there amongst the narratives that have been said, there is another conspiracy theories are always, are always talked about whenever an incident of like this happens. So, is the deep state at work in this entire episode?
But this has to come out because I hope that Punjab police go deeper into this, and they have to. So far, they have.
I mean,
There
a
is
hint
no.
has been given, yesterday by the Aam Aadmi Party when they said that, this whole thing is basically targeted at defaming Punjab and Punjabis. So, is the deep state at work?
There has to be possibility because this Narain Singh, he has been the brain behind so many things.
Yeah.
But the only thing which I'm unable to understand is that he's in the he's 68 years old, and he has spent his lifetime following a certain kind of movement. So does he want to become a hero out of this? Because there has been a tendency among the community that whosoever has taken to weapons, he is given the he's made a shaheed and all that. Was this only his motive, or as you said, the deep state or some persons who are involved? You never know, which way this will go, because first thing is always that the victim family gets the sympathy, so they get it. But then the party also gets sympathy, and the other side, some other person, other group will become, will take all the space which is by the Akali Dal. So that can also be a plan here. But so far it seems that this was Narain Singh's, unless police has not disclosed anything so far about his interrogation. They have to, and they were seen in those videos. So there are a lot of questions, and I hope that when we meet together, we will have answers of these questions.
Thank you very much, Jupinder. On that note, we'd like to thank you for watching this episode of Decode Punjab. Please continue to read your favorite newspaper, which is the Tribune. Please continue to follow us on all our social media handles across X, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Thank you very much.